Oh, hello. Good morning. What up to my betting folk? Thanks for tuning in. We live. We chilling. We chilling today. What up? Where's Waldo? Yeah, I was like, I'm not even gonna put. Listen, I mean, I could put this thing up, but come on, that's not me. Can't hide this. I'd rather let you watch me get ready for my day. Like, get the coffee ready, show them your face. It's way too handsome to hide it behind an intro screen. We don't need that. Just show the face. It's the betting nerd. He's back. I got my coffee. We're going to bet on Cade Cunningham. Let's talk about it. The nerd's back, baby. Do the nerd voice, he says. What's up, Michael Goldberg? Good morning, fam. Let's go. Donuts. First time I could watch in months. Well, unfortunately for you, my opening today is about as unpolished as it gets. The most casual way. Here, let's make it super official. You guys ready? All right, here we go. We're making an official intro. We got the music going. Then I'm going to hit bang. Wait for it. What's going on, everybody? It is Wednesday, December 4th. We've got a 5-game NBA slate on tap. I've got a parlay sitting here. I want to talk about it. It's a Cade Cunningham 3-leg parlay. We're going to be talking about alt line betting. I've got some plays I want to show you using mysparryedge.com. If you want access, that link is down below. You can get access for less than $10. This coffee, I'm drinking 2 of these right there, and I've got myself a month of coverage to use the Player Props website. Look at all the odds. Open up the player cards. You can slide around the alt lines. Do what you want with it. The world is your oyster, my friends. Grab that link down below. And hey, if you're new on this channel, my friends, do me a huge favor. Hit the like button right now. And if you're definitely brand spanking new and you have not subscribed yet, you're going to want to subscribe. I'm telling you right now, the Picket, which is covered by this comment right now, it's an absolute W. That's what you're getting right here. All of my insights, all of my research, my takes, and then I help you out in chat. Whatever you ask on this show in the chat, I will answer the best of my abilities. I will research plays and props for you live. You can ask me your PrizePicks questions, sports books, parlays. You've got a boost for ESPN Bet. Ask for help, and you shall receive, my friend. So make this live show Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. I've been going live at around 9:30-ish, kicked it back a half hour to give myself some breathing room. I will be here on those days. The other days, I create videos for you. Matter of fact, one of them already has 5,000 views. That is Tuesday's video, my friends, has 5,000 views in the first 24 hours. That broke a personal record. We are at a PR right now. I am thrilled. I'm excited to see where that ends up. If you were somebody that watched that 5,000 view Thursday Night Football video in the first 24 hours, my sincere thank you. I am humbled that many people are like, hey, this is worth watching. They liked it. They've commented. It's picked up a ton of subscribers to the channel. I feel very blessed this morning. So thank you if you're one of those people. I appreciate you immensely. Hopefully, this show will help you out and we can make some money together. Now, let's talk about Cade Cunningham. Oh, by the way, real quick, how was that? Do you like that opening better? Or do you like the casual opening where I was like, hey, good morning. What do you like? Huh? JM says the energy's working. All right, he likes it. He says, come in hot. I ain't trying to sit back and just like, Mitch is drinking coffee today, huh? No. He wants it. He says, bring it. What up, dude? What's up, Charles? Connected on mobile. Where do I find the link in Discord? The link for what specifically, Charles? Ask and you shall receive. I have all the links, my friends. We like them both. Keep us on our toes, he says. All right, Patrick, I got you. We love donuts. I love you guys. I'm nothing without any of you. 100% boost on Caesars. What sport? I'm interested. Is it a single play, 3-leg parlay? Got to be plus 400 odds? Tell me. Help me. Why the name donuts? Listen, fam. I got into this space in 2016, heavily into daily fantasy sports at the time. FanDuel, DraftKings lineup building, Yahoo lineup building, Super Draft, all of that stuff, right? And I loved DFS. And I have literally, since I was a wee little boy, a donut hole, if you will, loved donuts. And now, I was like, DFS and donuts. That was it. And I just never shook the brand, I guess. Brendan, thank you so much, fam. He goes, sup, man? Been subbed to your tails for a few months, but finally on a live show. Well, I hope I don't let you down, pal. Thank you very much for subscribing to the OS Tales. I am humbled that people make that choice to support me financially. And hopefully I can support y'all with a little entertainment. 7 days a week right here on YouTube, my friends. 7 days a week. Harden, PRA, under 37.5. Let's look at it. Let's go. You want to watch me now? This is the YouTube show you're watching me on. There's many layers to this onion. I'm struggling. NFL Thursday Night Football plus 400, 100% boost. That is usually capped at $5 for me. That I know what you're talking about now. I'm going to be real with you. Go back and watch yesterday's Thursday Night Football video on my YouTube feed that has 5K views. That bad boy covers about 10 to 12 player props. I highlight all my favorites. I believe 4 of them. I outright labeled them. Pick number 1, pick 2. There you go, fam. That's what you're looking for Thursday Night Football. Today is the Wednesday NBA slate. We're talking about it. All right. I want to look at this real quick because I got a question to ask you all. All right. When you see this and you are betting on NBA, I am not a huge proponent of doing alt line betting for a single player. I don't mind it if you take hey, give me Cade 5+ rebounds and then parlay it with another player, which, by the way, let's look at that too. So I've got Tyrese Maxey here, under 4.5 rebounds, has legitimately cashed out in 12 straight games. He's played a ton of minutes. Whether Embiid has been in, Embiid has been out, it does not matter if Paul George is in or Paul George is out. This is entirely Tyrese Maxey driven. The way he plays, where he is on the court, McCain on the court with him. It doesn't matter. It's just been Maxey ain't rebounding the ball this season. Wasn't a huge rebounder last year, but this line wasn't a terrible ask last year as well. It's heavily juiced to the under. The best odds you can actually get are in BetMGM -150, and I believe -162 on DK was the next best. Now, do you, and chat, this is you, okay? I need you to help me with this question. Are you a fan of doing something like this? You want to snag the under 4.5 for Maxey, and then you're going to alt line parlay with Cade Cunningham, 5+ rebounds. You get a beautiful +156 on DraftKings. Do you like betting like that, or do you prefer betting like this, where you take a single player and you look up the matchup, the alt line, and you take one player and you just alt line everything up? What's the move? I need to know what chat. There's no right or wrong in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not. That might be the right answer. I want them all, both. Yeah, I know. This isn't a trick question. I'm not sitting here oh, I can't wait until so-and-so answers in chat so I can put them on, put them on the stand here. No. I legitimately, what do you guys like to do? Because let me show you a few things here. Whatever's winning the bet. Look, Cade Cunningham, 5+ boards this year, has cashed in 18 of 19 games. I mean, this is a beautiful, beautiful spot. Honestly, he played Boston earlier this season on the second leg. Hey, everybody's talking about today. What up, Nick? Everybody's talking about today. Alt lines forever, he says. That's funny, Patrick. Earlier this season, look, played in Cleveland next night, played against Boston. Second leg, but back-to-back, 6 boards. 6 boards. Matter of fact, he's had 4 back-to-backs this season. He's hit the over in all 4 games, of course. Clearly, he's been cashing like crazy. So we go over to the assist line. All right. Again, watch. We're going to go 6 assists for Cade Cunningham. Are you ready? Let me grab this alt line slider. And bam, there you go. Had 10 assists against Boston. Matter of fact, Cade Cunningham has had 18 of 19 games where he racked up 6 assists. Okay. What are we doing here now? One more layer to this onion, my phrase of the day, I suppose. Now we're going to look at him at 15 plus points. Cade Cunningham, if he has suited up this season, has scored 15 plus in 19 of 19 games. So, Cade, 19 of 19 with the points, 18 of 19 with the rebounds, 18 of 19 with the assists. When you take a step back and you look at all three individually or all together, you've hit the over with this specific parlay, my friends, in 17 of the 19 games. What are you doing? What are you doing with this? I personally, regardless of how delicious this looks, I don't know how much I like betting like this. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. This line is moving a little bit. I think it's because I'm talking about it. People are starting to bet on it. So we went from a minus 124 to a minus 126. It might continue to move in that direction during the show. Or, again, do you want to roll with just a single angle for Cade Cunningham with Tyrese Maxey under 4.5 boards and a tougher matchup against the Magic, who allow points, but not a ton of rebounds. Points to point guards, but not much else. You get a plus 156. Do you want to bet on 3 things coming to fruition from a single player, or just take like your favorite angle from that player? Truly, I'm just trying to find out, like, what do you want to do? Like, what does the fam do? Cade plus someone alt over for the points. Now that I think about it, rebounds, I'm asking for how many rebounds? 4. That's it 100% of the time. Wow. So Cade Cunningham, matter of fact, this parlay is hitting 18 of 19 games. That's hard to ignore, right? Look, I told you, we went from a minus 124. Here, I'll put a half unit on it live. 1250. Keep it simple. Because that's moving. Crap. I didn't mean, I honestly was going to enter it at minus 124. $18 of 19 games, that is cashed. Listen, if he doesn't suit up tonight, second leg with back-to-back, then so be it. But I don't care. He had a triple-double in a second leg of a back-to-back against LA. 22, 6 and 6, second leg of a back-to-back against the Knicks. A 21, 6 and 10 against Boston, second leg of a back-to-back. And here's the other one, 35, 7, 11. I would venture to say some of his best games have been on the second leg of these back-to-backs. It's kind of nutty. This coffee is good. Ooh. Yeah. If you're watching on Twitter right now, give me a hot retweet, would you? If you're watching on YouTube, give me a delicious like. Let's run up the likes over there on YouTube. I know we got a decent amount of people watching here, so let's run it up here. We're almost at a hundo. A few minutes into the show. I love it. I'm on the first segment, the first play, the first parlay. And we're already at a hundo? I like it. Let's go. It's going to be a good show today. I know it. I could feel it. You know, every once in a while, you kind of hit your stride early and you're like, yeah, we're going to cook today. That Maxey play, by the way, with Cade Cunningham, that parlay, official, plus 156. That is pick number 1, official pick number 1. Lock that bad boy in. That little Cade Cunningham single game parlay, yeah, that was literally just for you. That is for you on YouTube. Nobody else gets it. I'm not alerting in Discord. That's it. Hey, you showed up for a YouTube show or you watched it on replay later. You got yourself a little nugget. Got to feed the people in the public sometimes exclusively. So thank you. That is my way to thank you. I'm going to do exclusive stuff here. Let's go look at James Harden. I'll refresh the odds. By the way, I figured it out with my developer. I think there is something going on here where when I think it's a server thing, I probably need to boost the server. But when a lot of people start using the site, every once in a while, not all the time, and it's not like constant, there could be 500 people using it simultaneously and it's lightning fast, but every once in a while you'll see like a little hitch. Like I'll refresh something and you'll see like 3 dots in the middle of the screen. Sometimes it's like 5 seconds, sometimes it's 10, 20. I think I just need to boost the server when I have more money, and I need people to sign up. So grab that link down below. It's $10. I need a lot of $10 signups so I can reinvest. All right, so Harden. Let's look at it. I'm on my 9th cup of coffee today, by the way. So I'm going to be all over the walls, all over the map and up the walls today. PRA for James Harden, 37.5 today. He says he likes the under. Let's take a look. Best odds you were getting. Matter. Let me clean this up. I'm going to go to the PRA market. There we go. This should be easier to see on mobile. 30. I'll zoom in one more time. 175. Woo! That is very close for my eyes, but I'll do my best here. 37.5 for James Harden, minus 111 to the under on FanDuel. Matchup at home against the T-Wolves. And we're going to slide over. James Harden been shooting the ball a lot better. By the way, we fixed the 3-point made markets. Again, part of what I need to hear from you guys in chat and stuff. Y'all got to let me know something's wrong. Tell me. You guys are my support. You want something fixed? Tell me what's wrong. We'll fix it. Somebody said, hey, 3-point market's broken. Oh, okay. Literally the next day, we have this fixed. Okay, there you go. So he's been banging home threes. Oh, here's the other one. We added the @ sign for the away games, like little oversights. You learn. This is probably my first tool I've ever had is like a tool-based website. So you learn by people giving feedback. Hey, that's something you want? Okay, cool. We add it. Anyways, the threes volume has been high. He's been chucking them up, and they're a little misaligned now because I'm zoomed into freaking 175%. But once you zoom out, you can see everything's lined up. 10, 15, 9, 11, 8, 7, 10. He's just shooting more threes because look earlier this year, single digits, 6, 6, 8, 9, 8, 7, 8. So yeah, the points have followed. That is what makes me a little nervous about. Yes, I know there's a lot of red that looks good on the under for James Harden. I understand. But when you've got a guy shooting the ball a lot more lately, 22 attempts, 26 attempts, 20 attempts, 10, 15, 9, 11 threes. And by the way, the free throws, look at the free throw volume. This is somebody who's being aggressive. Look at the earlier part of the season. 2 attempts at the free throw line, 2, 4, 9, 9, 13, 5, 5, 4, 5, 2. That's somebody who's not driving to the basket. They're not being aggressive. And now 12, 10, 12. I don't know what happened here. 11, 4, 13, 9. He just played Minnesota several games ago. By the way, let me type in M-I-N. Let's see. Okay, so that was the only game this year. And he had 37 PRA in a night where he went 7 of 20. Like, y'all, that's a poor shooting night, and he still almost hit the over. I'm a little weary about this 37.5 to the under tonight. I understand this has been a play that we have cashed out a handful of times this year. It's not like this is a new play. I am slightly concerned just about the amount of volume he's had lately. Like he's more aggressive. The free throw line is indicating that. The 3-point volume is indicating that. He's shooting the ball more. I'm a little concerned. I wouldn't say concerned. I'm a little weary of taking that play. And yes, Minnesota's defense is not like it was last year. You're right. Can we look at this real quick? Powell. This is something I think people need to be slightly concerned about. Let's look at his 3-point volume. Check this out. Because I went right to him this morning in his 18.5 points, and I looked at his threes. So something's going to break here soon. Now, I don't know what it is, but we're going to look at Powell's 3-point volume. And I'm telling you right now, y'all, like, I understand he is shooting lights out. But, like, look at his 3-point volume. 7, 8, 6. Healthy, 11. 5, 6, 8, 6, 9, 8, 8, 6. Like, I'm telling you right now, y'all. And, like, look at his field goal. 11 for 15. 9 for 17, 9 for 15. This, Powell makes you nervous. Yeah, I mean, this type of efficiency is extremely difficult to keep up. And I know, like, look at all of that green. I mean, that is delectable. That is nice looking. My gosh. 3+ in 12 of the last 14 games. I get it. His only 2 misses were against the same team, Houston. I understand. I'm just in the minutes. Like, they're going to climb back up too, right? They probably will at some point here as he's returned off his injury and he gets back to 30+. I understand it looks good. It does. I'm not saying it looks bad. But y'all, like, this is a spot I'm just a little nervous about. Powell is not a 50% three-point shooter. ESPN Norman Powell stats. Let me show you his career stats real quick. Wrong screen. There it is. Oh, I'm blinded. Zoom. Stats. Let's look at his stats. All right. My guy is shooting a career high, essentially. Well, I guess it's 5 games. 50.5%. Like, he's 50% from the floor. In no way. You guys expect him to be a 50% three-point shooter? That is insane. That is insane. Like, Norman Powell has had his minute. He's had his time. Bubble Ball Norman was fun for a minute as well. Bubble Ball Norman right here. If anybody remembers, he had some heaters. I'm just saying, the three-point volume and the efficiency, the volume's low and the efficiency's high. Fam, that is when I get nervous. Volume low, efficiency high. Well, what happens when the efficiency goes back to like a normal level? Just be careful. It's not a lock. And the friggin' odds suck. Like, I see people drinking this juice this morning at a -150. Just because the green looks good. Be careful, please. And once that volume or the efficiency regresses just slightly with this type of volume, like, y'all, 15, 17, 15, 11, 15, 14, 10. If the efficiency ain't there, the unders are going down. Or the unders are going to start to go up. Excuse me. Vice versa. So, yes, I understand. And I'm not even saying it's a bad play. I'm just trying to speak to you a little bit about, like, betting in a nutshell. Just be a little careful. Let's move on. I know, honestly, let's move on. I'm not, again, hear me. I am not saying it's a bad play. I just want to highlight that. I did that with Christian Braun the other day. Everybody, do you remember, chat? Raise your hand, chat. Raise your hand if you were there watching the show. People are like, yo, Mitch, look up Christian Braun over 19.5 PRA. And I told you, I was like, under. He had hit the over in like 13 of 14 games. And I said, under. Here's why. And I don't remember all the reasons, but I listed them off. He hit the under that night. Game logs are great. They're great. They are helpful. They're a compass, though, not an answer sheet. And that's the difference. They are a compass. Thank you. That's my goal here. This show. You come here for picks. I saw somebody reply to one of my live shows the other day. They're like, just give us the picks. You talk about too much nonsense. This is a talk show. You want my betting picks videos? Those are on my channel. Go watch the videos. If you're here for a live show, I'm going to go off on tangents. I'm going to take a second to try to educate, to teach, to highlight these things. You do what you want with it. Okay? You do what you want with it. Tune in if you'd like, but be careful. Okay? Be careful about some of these things. Game logs are phenomenal for trends, for finding trends, for giving you a compass of like what to research, and then you got to dig deeper. Okay, at surface level stuff, you got to dig deeper a little bit. Truly. All right, let's move on. Jalen Duren, definitely a spot I was looking at earlier this morning too. How do I spell his name? Oh, I was on a 3-point market. Duren, there we go. Mr. Foul. Okay, this guy is a walking two foul first 2 minute, 3 foul first rotation, first half. Like, he is always in trouble. And if the Celtics are pouring it on tonight, which, gosh, they could in a hurry. I mean, Duren gets taken out of the game. Isaiah Stewart will play the second half because he can, shoot a little bit from the outside while Duren just stands in the paint. So be careful. Yeah, I think Duren unders tonight in play, like all of them. All of them. Meanwhile, earlier this season, Jalen Duren did well against Boston. I looked it up. There it is. There's the Boston game on the 26th. BOS. There it is. 29 minutes. Had 26 PRA. Like, played well. Played well. Okay? But y'all got to be careful. You have to be careful. Duren is a foul-prone start to literally every single play of his just being an under. Like, every single play. I don't know what the angle is betting tonight for Jalen Duren. I have not looked entirely into the situation, but I do think that, you got to be a little careful. It's the second leg of a back-to-back on the road in Boston. Sometimes those bigs on the second leg of a back-to-back, especially traditional bigs like Duren, like he is about as traditional as it gets. They are the ones that struggle. And then you get guys like Isaiah Stewart, who are rotational players, secondary players who come on, who can shoot from the outside a little bit and aren't a paint dweller. They'll do a little bit better on these second legs when guys like Duren might not. I just be careful. Tonight is a bad spot, I think, for Jalen Duren. And I'm already thinking about unders, maybe like a PR under. Matter of fact, let's look at what's his that's even low. Like, I feel like Vegas already knows too, because his PRA has been a little bit higher than 18 and 19 and a half, hasn't it? I probably would look at the PR 17 and a half to the under. What is that? FanDuel. I think it's a pretty good play. I can't call it official. I haven't dived deep enough yet. 17 and a half PR to the under. There you go. You're fouls away. You want to look at Jimmy Butler? Jimmy Buckets? I love it. Rip Coil. He is literally on. Bro, you almost got banned. I don't care what the first half said. I love you, donuts. Uses the emoji. And then takes a dump on my head. But I hate your Bills. Fins up. I'm just busting your chops. Jaden Ivey points tonight. I'm in. Butler points. I'm in. Points, rebounds. I'm in. He's probably going to end up being official. I'm saying it right now. You just got to see. Is he going to play? What's the latest news from Underdog? You know who plays well against friggin' LeBron too? Jimmy Buckets, baby. Jimmy Butler. All right, let me look up Underdog. NBA. Do they have anything? Oh my gosh, man. Durant got hurt again last night. Embiid, injury management, out again tonight. Yeah. Okay. Butler, come on. Jimmy Butler. Someone help me. If you know the news already and I don't have to search through 100 posts from Underdog, let me know if Butler's playing. He missed last game. So I don't know. Actually, I can search Underdog's actual posts. He's questionable with his knee. Okay. Got to be careful, I guess. But let's go look at Jimmy Butler. Jalen Duren under. This is, this adds a little bit to it. Actually makes me a little concerned. We'll refresh the odds here. And let me see. Do they even have him on like FanDuel? Yeah, he's there. What's his points prop? 18 and a half? 18 and a half. What's his PR? 23 and a half? 23 and a half. If he's active, I love. 23 and a half. Oh, boy. We're going to have to wait until later. Game time decision. Listen, Butler against LeBron. Let me stat muse this for y'all. Stat muse. This is another stat muse I had up the other day. Let's zoom in for you. All right, let's go. Jimmy Butler game logs versus LeBron James. LeBron James. My guy always shows up. Look at this, man. Just points outright. 28, 27, 20, 24, 23, 22, 24, 32, 35, 21, 25, 20, 26, 21, 20. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I mean, I'm not going back 9 years of data and really trying to think about it. Listen, good luck betting on LeBron right now. He's going to have a massive bounce back spot sooner or later, my friend. But what is he, like 0 for his last 19 from downtown? Yo, I got you, CB. Thank you for the cup of coffee there, my friend. I will answer and bring up Lillard on screen for you and do a nice little data dive for you. How about that? Thank you, fam. Appreciate that. But Jimmy Butler against LeBron James is just fun. It's just fun. That's crazy. Go back to just play with data. I love playing with data. That's a good screenshot. I'm saving that. I ain't betting on LeBron until he shows it. Not again. Sorry. 5. Butler has hit the over against LeBron, and I had to count it up real quick. 15 of the last 16 games. That is just crazy. That is just crazy. But, you know, if you want to go with just the Miami versus Lakers sample size, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6. Oh, no, 6 right here. He's hit the over in 6 of the last 7 games. That's 6 in a row. So keep this on your short list, y'all. If Butler's active tonight, probably go PR just in case he has one of these big rebound games. This would be it. Oh, I forgot. I was going to look up the odds. Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler. Caesars. Best odds, minus 106. I'm telling you right now. I think I might take this. And then, like, yo, if he doesn't play, he doesn't play. And if he plays, I expect him to ball out. You know? Like, if he is in, he's in. And what's crazy here is, like, the minutes. All right, let me sort 30 minutes. What's his PR been in those minutes? Here's the PR. All right, so he's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 10 games this season when he's played 30 plus minutes. So essentially, when he's been in there, it hasn't been like a crazy blowout. He hasn't been injured. He's hit the over in 7 of 10 games. All right. So a lot to like here, honestly. Over in 7 of 10 when getting the minutes and opportunity. Over in 7, 10, and then over in 6 straight. Miami versus Lakers, Butler versus LeBron. I'm in. I'm going to go put that in on Caesars. Let me log in on my account. We are placing this bet. We doing it. We doing it. We doing it. We doing it round. We got a healthy 216 2-point spread too. I mean, everything indicates Jimmy Buckets is going to be playing. You guys like Jimmy Buckets or Himmy Butler? That minus 106. That's pretty freaking good odds too. I mean, you're almost giving me plus odds. Oops, I almost bet 250. Incorrect bet size. Yeah, I love that. I love that. But again, this is the beauty of betting too. Like, if somebody gets ruled out, so what? They got your bet on. Voided. W. No, I have none. I did my yesterday. I did my Thursday night football video, and then today I've got NBA. Tomorrow I'll start looking at week 14. I gotta blow my nose. I'm muting my mic for a second. Back to our regular scheduled program. All right. Promised somebody I was going to look up Dame Dog. All right. So just points 24.5. Coming off a hot game yesterday. 27 shot 5. I mean, he's really heating up lately, honestly. The threes were going to start following, right? I mean, earlier this season, he was struggling a little bit, 1-7, 2-8, 0-6. But he's starting to pour it on lately. All right, let me look for his exact question. Thoughts on Lillard? Okay, at home against the Bucks. Let's go look at the total. I need Bucks, and there we go. All right, I want all of it. So Bucks are favored at home, -174 aggregate odds. They are about 4.5, 4-point favorites, depending on the book you're looking at. And we got a nice team total for the Bucks, -120 points, a 235.5 point total, and a 4-point spread for Damian Lillard. It has not played Atlanta this season. Is Atlanta on the side? Matter of fact, I like Trae Young on the other side too. Let me look up. Let's look up. Lillard's logs versus Hawks. All right, so it's just those two that popped up with Milwaukee on my optimizer. Okay, so the rest of this data is irrelevant back there with Portland. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, the Hawks are giving up some threes and points to guards. My friend, listen, this is a convoluted situation. I don't like that the Bucks are on the second leg of a back-to-back, but I do like that it is at home and a healthy total. I'm going to be real with you. I got the wrong screen up. My sincere apologies. I have the wrong dang screen up. Too many monitors, y'all. I'm sorry. Where did he go? All right, so I was looking at, sorry about that. Sweet show host. I'm literally clicking around. I had NBA.com up and everything, and I literally had just on the wrong monitor. It is what it is. I'm going to be real, though. Yes, I like it at 25 plus. I don't think there's much wrong with it. His threes tonight, threes market. Let this load real quick. I want to look at what his threes is. It's probably at 3.5. And if it's like fair odds to the over, I'm not against this play. I like his 3-point volume increasing, but if we're at like plus odds to the over and the juice is on the under, I probably would be a little bit more nervous. But that 25 is ain't hard for him to get to, you know. What I like about Damian Lillard is he starts the fourth quarter rotation. Oh man, fam, listen, I know you tipped me a couple bucks here for a cup of coffee. My thoughts are, I think it's a good play, but I'm not in love with it, nor would I be good enough to make it official. I'm not on Jalen Johnson tonight as much as I have played him and made money with him this year. I mean, if you are one of my members, we've made money on Jalen Johnson probably 4 or 5 times. On the PA, we made money on it the last game too. The length of the Bucks and the way they kind of clog the paint a little bit with their drop coverage, similar to Boston, just not, it makes me a little nervous. But man, oh man, do the game logs look good. Let me show you the PA. It's going to look so sexy. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. He's hit the over in 15 of the last 18 games. That's nuts. Any of them against Milwaukee? No. He's going to win most improved this year, isn't he? I wonder what his betting odds are for most improved player. I looked it up this morning too. And the matchup is just brutal for him. Like brutal. The Bucks against, power forwards, second least points in the NBA. I mean, they just don't give up points, which makes me just nervous to do a PA. Like, if anything, maybe tonight the move is on the RA as the pivot, or maybe just assists outright. So that's kind of my early lean on the Jalen Johnson situation and like what you want to do with it today. I don't think that we can rely on these logs and these trends and say, hey, this play looks good or bad based on them. I'm slightly concerned about the matchup in the game here. Oh, let's go, Richie. I'm so far back in chat. I'm realizing. Trey is out? Are you sure? I looked at Trae Young this morning. Because he has done so well against Milwaukee scoring. Trae Young, what y'all talk about? I mean, listen, if Trae doesn't play, probable. All right. Well, let's not even talk about it. If he doesn't play, I'm actually interested in that a little bit more. Yeah, all right. Nah, nothing to worry. Trae, let's look at Trae then. Because I looked at him earlier this morning, and yes, it has not looked good lately. But he plays well against the Bucks. Problem is, he's not shooting as much. Man, look at the line discrepancies here. 20.5 on BetMGM, 22.5 on DK. Fliff, 20.5. I mean, man, look at this. I mean, this is like LeBron, right? Just not shooting well. So do you think the Achilles is bothering him? I mean, look at the field goal attempts. Like, they are way down. He's averaging 2 less field goal attempts per game this year. And I would venture to say probably recently over the last, 10, 15 games we're looking at, it's got to be even lower. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I'm not touching this. 14 field goal attempts per game, last 10 games. Maybe it's got to be that foot. Threes aren't falling. Yeah, screw that. It's too bad, too, because my guy has played well and scored well against Milwaukee for the last several years. He had like 26 plus or something like that in like 6 of 7 games. So I'm off that. Maybe that's why Jalen Johnson just continues to rack up points and assists, just getting more opportunity and usage. Interesting. I'm not touching Jason. I'm not touching Boston props tonight. I'm a little worried about that game. What's DiVincenzo's odds? He's at 2.5. He's set at 2.5. What are you doing on alt line? There you go. There's his alts. Where was that miss? Against Portland, played 18 minutes. Oh, next game, played 22 minutes, went 0 for 6. Yeah, I mean, if you like it. It's got to be kind of garbage odds, though, right? Threes alts usually suck. That's crazy, man. Jalen, the sweatiest over last game as well. I know people were scared. He had like 9 PA at half. And then he racked up 15, like 8 of which came in the last several minutes of the game. Y'all made me a little interested in Jalen Johnson's PA now. I'm going to be real. My concern, yeah, wow, Trae Young has averaged 30.5 points per game against the Bucks last 2 years. Wow. My concern about Jalen, again, is just, man, power forwards do not score. They do not score against Milwaukee. Second lowest points per game in the NBA. It's got to be RA, I think, for Jalen Johnson. But honestly, it's just it's like one of those games where I'm just not on it. Tatum, and I wish I had first quarter data. If there's any play for me tonight, it would be his first quarter prop. And we'll go over to DK. That's usually just where I look at it. All right, so is there not lines out for Boston? Do we not know? That looks like there's no lines for Boston. Or there's some discrepancies because we don't know who's going to be playing. First quarter points, 8.5. This would be interesting. Tatum plays the entire 12-minute rotation. He's one of those guys in the NBA that does that. If we had him pop off lately, I'm trying to look at his points real quick. Yeah, he's had some huge games. Holy smokes. He's on fire. Are they missing somebody? So Tatum's a game time decision. So is Drew. The heck, man. I don't know what to do there either. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be real with you. I like the Butler play more than any of the ones that we've just talked about. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. That's probably why I can't see a lot of these people here. You know, I wanted to look at Jaylen Brown. Jaden Ivey has been sneaky in the first quarter as well. Just one I've kind of tracked. I don't do a lot of first quarter betting, but this has been a pretty good play. There's been a pretty good play this year. It's an odd one, right? It's just an odd play. Like, you don't really think about it. It's an odd player, an odd play. Man, he's hit the over in 13 of the last 14 games. That's an interesting one right there. Tuck that in your back pocket, okay? Tuck that in your back pocket today. His PRA, in fact, is actually an interesting play outright. I'm just saying, I like it a little bit tonight. He's been playing well. Minutes have been solid. He's playing over 30 per game. This is an interesting one. Man, can you imagine? I'm just trying to think through this real quick, too. Like, if Cade Cunningham sits tonight, too, Jaden Ivey at 23.5 becomes essentially the steal of the night, like one of the steals of the night. Now, there's no indication that Cade Cunningham is sitting. That's the other part. So, like, I don't want to pretend like he's, you know, there's potential. I mean, no one has said anything about that. So, But that 23.5 is interesting. His RA has been interesting too at 7.5. I was just wondering, I'm like, why am I losing steam when we're closing in on the first full hour? Usually right around the time that the coffee just does not help. I'm doing my best. This is when my brain starts to start thinking about like other things while I'm streaming. Doesn't that suck, Rip? For young kids. It's nuts. Dude, Cade Cunningham, he's like not even in his prime yet. He's like 24. I've never had Celsius. I'm old fashioned, man. I'm just pounding coffee. We got any other spots we need to look at real quick before I dip? About to buy. You want me to go through some of these like top trends? By the way, we've got this trends tool we're trying to make. Such a pain in the butt. Some of this stuff I'm so frustrated we can't get going yet. That's one of them. Because I would love to be able to look at the trends tool and just look at like all the top plays like this that are just based on trends. Like I want members to be able to simply just open it up and just look at it. I gotta send a note to my developer. I just had an idea. That was a good one. I just had an interesting idea. I want this trends tool to work so bad. What do we think here for Tobias Harris, second leg of a back-to-back against the Celtics? RA. Do we like it? Like, I'm not opposed. By the way, I got 130 people watching, 50 likes. Can we run those up? Giving y'all an hour of pure research for y'all. Try to help you out. Yo, what's up, Leech? Appreciate you tapping in, fam. We actually have a 10,000 simulations betting model inside Discord, and that is the only thing I ever look at when it comes to money lines, because that's not how I gamble. By the way, the record on the model is 170 and 70 for the money lines. So that is a 60, almost a 69% hit rate. Not bad. Went 4-0 yesterday. Here, this is what we do this little model sheet, display sheet for people so they can have some leans, use it how they want. The money lines all won. Matter of fact, you could have parlayed the money lines yesterday. Boom, 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 boom. Minnesota, Chicago, Boston, and Atlanta. Wait, what day was this? Okay, sorry. That was the 20. This is the 2nd, December 2nd. That link, that's down below, fam. That's the Odd Shopper, the OS Tails link. It says like Donuts Picks. This is just inside the Discord in the models channel. Let me take a quick photo for you, and I'll just show you. So if you're in there, you know where it is. All right. You'll love it, man. People love this thing. 69% hit rate for money lines. Okay, so he recaps it when he posts his new day. So he hasn't posted his new day yet. Midday. Okay, thank you, Patrick. So yeah, it's right here, fam. Like the 10,000 Sims model for NBA and NFL and MLB is in there. That's the channel. Yeah, that's crazy. I heard, oh, no way. I love that. Congrats, Mike. I heard the NFL model went 15-1 or something like, or no, not 15-1, 11-1 this past week because there was 12 games, right? It went 11-1. That's what somebody said. I didn't see it. And I won't know the recap until he posts this week's model. But somebody said they played the money lines and went like 11-1 or some crap. Wow, NBA is on quite the little run here. 4-1, 7-3, and 4-0. What is that? 8, 7, 15-4 run for money lines. This was the NFL model. You want to see it? Oh, just zoomed in. Oh, there we go. Who wants to quickly do this for me and add it up? You guys ready? Let's go through it. Money lines. Let's go through this. Let's see how it did. I'm going to take a screenshot. Here's what we'll do. Because then we can mark it up. I know, listen, we're off tangent here, okay? But it is what it is. We're heading into hour 2. I'm going to bring up the NFL scoreboard, and I just want to see the money line. That's all I ever play. I'm not a big college football. Only thing I touch is spreads. NFL, only thing I touch are money lines. I've got my own little weird intricacies I have for betting. I don't even know if that's the right term. It doesn't matter. Week 13 results. Let's do this. Okay, so Lions and Bears. Oh my. All right, Lions money line. Check. Cowboys over the Giants. Ooh. Check. Packers in Miami. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay, Lions won. Cowboys beat the Giants. Packers in Miami. There we go. Packers won. Chiefs pulled out a freaking lame win. Ugh. Chargers. Oh my gosh, y'all. Steelers. Where's the Texans? Texans won. Vikings won. Colts won. Seahawks won. Washington won. No way. Is this sweeping? The Bucks won. There's no way. Is this going to sweep? Oh, there it is. Oh, we were so close. How about the Eagles? Eagles won, Bills won, Broncos won. Ah, dang, dude. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 1. That is crazy. People pay for betting models, 10,000 simi models, to have like 1 week a year like that. It went 11-5 against the spread. This thing cooked this week. Let's go. Jeez. What's crazy to me, my friends, is that, oh, dang, let's do all of them. Shoot. No, I shouldn't sit here and go through all of them. That would take forever, wouldn't it? That would take forever. Screw that. Anyways, 15-1. 15-1. Listen, fam, like, what's nuts to me whatever. It's like stuff like this is that, like, this is an add-on. It's like a bonus. It's a cherry on top. It's the whipped cream in Discord. I don't even push. A lot of people, my own members don't even know this is in Discord. Like, it's just kind of there for you. I'm telling you right now, there is so much value inside Discord. It's nuts. It's nuts. Let me grab this link for y'all. I want you to listen, use the Discord or use the discount. There's the link. Okay. Grab that link right there. Use code Donuts50. 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 And you'll get 50% off. It's totally worth it. I'm telling you right now, it's totally worth it. Code Donuts50. I even wrote it down for you. Grab the link. It's down below in the description. It's also right there in chat. Use code Donuts50. 15-1. Again, I don't touch spread and totals. I think they're a sucker's bet for NFL. You get essentially even odds on both sides. There's a ton of money that comes in on these. I think they are the worst bets in the NFL. Or excuse me, they're probably the worst bets in all of sports betting. I'm telling you right now, I hate them with a passion. I think they're garbage. I would never touch them. They're hard. They're hard to bet on. Against the spread, like, dude, like, good luck. Good luck. Even totals. Good luck, dude. Like, there's no edge. There's none. And people get suckered into betting on this stuff all the time. I don't get it. Like, I try to help. I try to speak the truth and kind of, just tell people where to put your money and where not to. But NFL sides and totals, hard pass. Hard pass. Matter of fact, I mean, I'm looking at the model totals for the season. Oh, okay. So he updates that monthly. So they're like slightly over 50% win rates. But the money line has been super high. Almost 70% win rate. And now you see why. So the money lines for NFL, edge. This garbage, no edge. Man, we are way off. And then yesterday, 4-0 on money lines again. That's where you bet on. That's where you bet. Spreads and totals, they both went 2-2. Money lines went 4-0. Money lines, edge. Spreads and totals, no edge. That's my takeaway for you today. That's my takeaway for you today. There's so much money, dude. There's so much money. Money lines are the edge, but the odds are garbage. Yeah, that parlays. Parlays. It's all about parlays for NFL. 2 legs, 3 legs. No more. Don't do those crazy 8-leg, 10-leg money lines, things like that. All right, listen. Wasn't even going to talk about that stuff, but grab this link. I want you to grab this link. I'm telling you right now, you use the code Donuts50. This $29 month becomes $15, y'all. Get the hookup. Get in Discord. There's a lot of W's in there. You get all our channels. 15 channels, 10 plus sports, 8 plus cappers. It was an enjoyable show today. We started super casual. We got cooking for a bit. And then we got casual at the end. That's the way I like to do it anyways, Hey, check it out. Hitting the guns, baby. Anytime touchdowns, I'll do later this week. Friday. Actually, Thursday. I think my video tomorrow is the touchdown video. So subscribe to the channel right here on YouTube. You won't miss it. You won't miss it. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I am going to go make some bets for Discord. Members only. Buckle up. They're coming at you hot. I'm going to post that Jimmy Butler soon. I like that play enough. All right. I'll see you tomorrow morning for my Thursday YouTube video. Friday, I'll be back for my live show, 9:30 in the morning. And Discord should be popping the entire time. It already is. I see some alerts that went out even during my live show today. Have a good day, my friends. Let's get paid.